Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we want to look at the difference between contact and non-contact forces. Before we can look at the difference between the two, please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and the Facebook page, that is Zuluba Consultants, for this and more videos. Now, what are contact forces? Contact forces are a force applied only when this force comes in contact with an object. So there should be a contact between the object and the force for the effect of that force to be seen. Now, what are the examples of contact forces? We have listed some examples of contact forces. The first one is friction. Friction is a contact force because for you to have friction, there should be two objects rubbing together. So as they are rubbing together, they are rubbing against each other. That is a contact force. What of air resistance? When an object is moving in air, the air acts against that object, giving a force that is working against the motion of that object. So that also is a contact force. Tension is a force that is as a result of a pulling or pushing of a cable. Now, for you to pull a cable, you need to have a contact with it. You need to touch it. Hence, the force that is a tension force qualifies to be a contact force. Spring or elastic force is also a contact force. This is because when you want a spring to stretch or to compress, there is need of contact. There is need of an object contacting the spring. Hence, we qualify this to be a contact force. The normal force is as a result of an object being placed on a stationary object. An example is when you put a cup on a table. The cup on a table is unable to fall because of the normal force that is acting against the gravitational force. So the normal force is acting against the gravitational force, hence this is a contact force. What of a non-contact force? By definition, a non-contact force is a force applied without contact with an object. So there are forces that can be seen, the effect of it, without that force contacting the object. An example is the gravitational force. When you put an object, then you let it go, it is able to fall. Now, there is no contact between the object and the force. Naturally, the object will start falling. So there is no contact there. Hence, gravitational force is a non-contact force. Electrical or electrostatic force is also a non-contact force. This is as a result of charged objects. So such objects are able to attract each other or are able to repel each other, and there is no need of contact for them to attract or repel each other. Hence, electrical or electrostatic force is an example of a charged, or rather is an example of a non-contact force. Magnetic forces are also examples of a non-contact force. in that you are able to see the effect of the two different poles as the objects come into contact of each other. As they come close to each other, they are able to pull each other or repel as a result of the magnetic influence. So these are examples of a non-contact forces. So we have seen the difference between the contact and the non-contact force. So the contact force, objects should be in contact with each other for the effect of that force to be seen, while a non-contact force, there is no need of objects to be contact to each other for the effect of that force to be seen. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel for this and more videos.